Well, a massive win for the Mariners this afternoon as they went to Salford City and won for the third straight time. It ended Salford City nil, Grimsby Town 2, and this is just a little bit of a review for you of the game. Obviously, I wasn't there and I wasn't able to catch much of the game, but I was able to catch the highlights at the end of it, and a very, very professional performance by Grimsby on this occasion, and it started with a flyer. If you're wondering why I've had a bit of a, like when you've had a day where it's not been bad, but things just haven't gone right. I've had one of those days. Summed up by not being able to catch the game so well. So, if we look at the actual lineup for the game, David Artell did make a couple of changes from the side. Well, he made the one really. He played Christy Pym. Harvey Rogers was on the left. Terrell Warren, Kevin McJanet, and Jaden Sweeney. George McEachran again in his lying midfield defensive role. Dara Burns came in. Karen Green came back. Evan Khouri and Charles Vernam with James Cabier leading the line as he did. And you're thinking a very, very good team there, and obviously Salford with a very good team themselves. With George Grant in there and Cadell Harris and Ben Woodburn, big player at one point, and it was set to be a really, really good, really good game, and the Mariners came absolutely flying at the blocks. From a throw-in from Jaden Sweeney, it looked like the guys worked the ball down the left from where I was looking on the highlights, and it was beautifully played across by Chaz, and it was kind of like one of those easy sort of floating in sort of goals by Ev. He just caught it and just guided, should say, the ball into the net for the opening goal within 40 seconds of the game, which I think would have shell-shocked Salford a little bit. Shell-shocked me when I was listening to, obviously, the commentary for the game from Matt Dean. It shell-shocked me, and it was a very nice finish when I look back on the club's highlights. Really, really good to see that, and the Mariners were pretty much in control of it. There was a few chances for Salford. Salford, that they definitely have got players that can cause issue. George Grant did, Ashley did, Woodburn had probably their best chance, I would say, but Christy Pym was able to hit that, sort of save that with his chest and save it away for Salford. Grimsby did make it 2-1. It's Chaz Vernam once again, ladies and gentlemen, with an absolute maybe not as wildly crazy goal, but he was able to get it out on the wing after a pass from Jaden Sweeney, and he was able to cut inside and didn't quite connect with it as well as he had done, but it kind of slid and guided again right into the bottom corner, the bottom right hand corner. Lovely for Chaz, and that made it 2-0, which I would say pretty much sealed the game. Salford did play well. They were a dangerous team. They played with determination, but Harvey Rogers was able to keep. I believe it was Cisse on that side. He was able to keep him quite quiet. Artel in his post-match interviews really praised Dara Burns. He really did a good defensive job. Kieran Green always gives us something that a lot of teams struggle to deal with, and they did struggle to deal with it. And it was just Evan wouldn't stop running. He came in obviously for Jamie Walker. Jamie Walker did get on later on in the game just to shore things up, and Town were just like I said right at the beginning, they were very, very professional with their game plan, and it's a great win. It's back-to-back wins as well for the Mariners. I think this was just as important because a lot of people would have said, beating Cheltenham like we did, that it was, we did that against 9 men. Well, we just beat a very, very strong Salford team 2-0 at their place. If we just briefly look at a few stats for the game, Salford had more of the ball, 55% of it, to 45 for Grimsby. Shots, 13 shots, 4 on target, 3 on target for Salford, for Grimsby, and 426 touches in the opposition box for Salford, 21 for Grimsby. Christy Pym had to make 4 saves today. It went down as committed 18 fouls, the Mariners, same as Salford, and 5 corners to 4 in Grimsby's favour. In the attack situation, if we look at the attack situation, we didn't have a one-on-one, but we were caught offside 3 times. Attempts out of the box, we had 5. Shots off target was 6. 315 passes to Salford's 385. It was, it was a tight game really, but at the same time we never really looked too troubled. Like I said, Salford had a few opportunities, a couple of opportunities, but I think once the second goal by Chaz went in, the next hour was just hard working by the lads, and it was great to see, and to actually have Grimsby in our 11th game of the season end up winning at what I'm sure will be a playoff chasing team. There's no doubt about that for Salford. It was a fantastic win, and quickly looking at the table, that puts the Mariners early on. Bear in mind, we'll just say that early on, Grimsby are in the automatic promotion places in 3rd on 21 points. 3 wins in our last 6, 2 back-to-back. Salford, obviously, after that defeat, lie in 5th on 19. That's what I mean. They're going to be thereabouts, Salford. You can just feel that. But those 2 goals make us the highest goal scorers in the league this season so far. And it is an absolute joy, especially after the kind of day that I've had. Absolute joy to know that the Mariners have come away with our 6th win of the season. Another win on the road as well. I did see a photo on social media that somebody put about the view where the disabled fans were. That's one of the reasons why I don't go to Salford. Just my own opinion is why I don't go to Salford. The view looked horrendous on the photo that I saw. Absolutely horrendous. I hope all the disabled that did go, that didn't hopefully scupper their joy too much over the win over Salford. But that is my thoughts on it, because I was able to listen to commentary, and sometimes commentary can be a bit tough to really get a true sense of it. Watch the highlights back as well, the club put out. So they're my thoughts. Let me know yours. How do you feel about the Mariners being in the top 3, guys? Early on, like I said, we won't get carried away at the moment, but 21 points from the Mariners' first 11 games. Leave me your thoughts down below on the game. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. And I will see you for a review of, I believe it's, next Saturday's game. We'll do that after the over the weekend. But also I will give you a review of the trophy game, which happens on Tuesday night. I will be there for that, since I missed Salford today. So leave me your thoughts down below. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Hit that bell button. That'll let you know when I upload some new content. And in the meantime, guys, up the Mariners. And yes, we're flying in third. And basically are the top scorers. Get in. 2-0. Take that. I'll see you soon. Ta-da.